Hello everybody, and my name is VG Pat, and I'd like to welcome you to the last episode of my Skyrim Let's Play. It's been a long time in the coming, and I'd just like to use this final episode to give my thoughts on the game, and I have a little surprise at the end of this that I would just like to, give to everyone who's been watching so far, and to anyone who would watch this in the future, because I highly doubt this is going to be the last series I make, and I'm very certain that there's going to be people in the future that will come by, watch it. Maybe not watch it all, but at least watch this video and be like, that's pretty cool, even at the end. Anyway, I like the game. If you couldn't tell, I like the game from beginning to end. I don't know why you'd think I'd been doing it this long. It was fun. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot I still have to do, or well, not have to do, but could do. But for the sake of not just putting episodes out just to put them out, I think it'd be best to leave it off at here. I wasn't too interested in the Thieves Guild. I kind of looked at it and poked at it a bit, and I wasn't a big fan of the Thieves Guild and Oblivion either, so I didn't really get into it too much. And I might like it if I went through it more, but that's not something I'm too interested in doing. I went all the way through the Imperials, all the way through the main. I did a lot of side quests actually. Got several of the houses and everything. And as you can see here, I have everyone together. I've got Stenvar, Jizargo, Lydia, Assassin Girl, Granny, Cicero, my wife. Just enjoying the view out here. Just kind of the final thing to do. I had a lot of fun with this. Like I said, this is a game that I think is very worth it, and when the DLC does come out, I will most definitely be doing it. But hey. But I'm going to be finishing it off here, this episode. Not quite sure how long this episode is going to be, but still. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I did. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of side quests. And if I had to compare it to any of the other Elder Scrolls games, it's surprisingly the least buggy out of all of them, which is just saying a lot for an Elder Scrolls game. Like if you looked at Oblivion, when it first came out, game-breaking bugs everywhere. When this came out, I don't think I ran into any. I ran into a couple scenarios where people were hard to kill, but not specifically game-breaking. So, make of it what you will. It was. Now, the thing I did have a problem with, though, is some of the quests did get a little bit repetitive. And by that, the difficulty at times was just so fucking sporadic. And the tradesman skills. Those are the three things I really have a problem with. First off, the tradesman skills is, like with me enchanting, that broke the game. As a mage, once you get that, you have no cost, no cooldown on any of your skills, and they can basically just be spammed forever, completely, just 100%, just no more worries. Like I was just able to throw fireball after fireball after fireball, no more having to dodge, no more having to do anything. I mean, I'm just in the mage, like the Emperor's robes, just throwing up hundreds of shit, just no problem. So, it's. I don't know. And from what I've heard, alchemy and smithing are the same way. Because with them, it's even worse with smithing because you can make armor and weapons that one-shot everything and you take no damage from anything, even giants. So, I don't know what to say about that. Tweaks are. I'm going to assume there's going to be mods to tweak that to make it lower. That's something else I'm going to have to talk about too, is mods. I don't have a list for this. I'm just doing this all off the top of my head, so it's going to be a little random. So yeah, tradesman skills need work. The quests got a little repetitive, especially with the Imperials. And from what I've been told, the Stormcloaks is basically the same, just kind of in reverse. So, that was kind of meh. Oh, cool. I mean, it was really fucking awesome the first time, just taking on hundreds and hundreds of Stormcloaks. Or not hundreds, but, all those Stormcloaks at the same time, just like, whoa, look at them all everywhere. Murder, fire, death. And honestly, the ending part was pretty cool too, but it's just the fact that they made you do the same thing once, twice, 3 times got old, and got old quick. Is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing? It's hard to say. I didn't like it. Some people might. Who knows? What was the other one? And the repetitive quests at the end, like for the Dark Brotherhood, I tried to do a few of those off screen, and it's just random civilians that it makes for you to kill, and they're never hard. And I've got to say right now, the assassination stuff in this game is a ton easier than it was in Oblivion. Just hands down. Because the guards in Oblivion, you could get caught a lot easier in Oblivion than you could in this game. Getting caught in this game is nothing. It's like a slap on the wrist. But getting caught in Oblivion was a death sentence. And that made things far more difficult all around. So, who knows? Who knows if it's a... I did like that. And I abused it a bit, honestly, especially in some of the later ones where we went to go kill the Emperor. And I'm just like, oh god, keep getting caught. Keep getting caught. And then I've just thought whatever, and then I just summoned a bunch of stuff and just burned my way through it, and there was no real penalty for it besides a little bit of gold. Which is very easy to get in this game. 1,000 gold penalty in Oblivion was mind-blowing, but in 1,000 gold penalty in this, it's like look, 62,000 gold, and even then I have tons of shit to sell. It just isn't the same. The risk-reward thing is nowhere near the same at all. To be honest, I did like the Dark Brotherhood stuff in the last game better, but I like the characters in this one better. They improved a lot, but it's like a step forward and then a step back. So, I don't know. The mods. I'm already seeing a lot of really good mods, a lot of really good graphical mods, and item mods too. And the creation kit isn't even out, and with Valve supporting this creation kit this time, I think we're going to get a lot of really good things. I mean, not to say that we didn't get a lot of good things from Oblivion for mods, but because, man, holy shit in a fucking hat, we did. Oh, just mods everywhere. And it seems to even be even bigger for this game than it was for Oblivion, so we're going to see some amazing shit come out of this. We really are. And I think, it'll be it in like probably about a month after the creation kit comes out, which I think is going to be in the next week or two from this video coming out. I might actually do videos on mods and showing off mods and whatnot, and maybe just doing special stuff that people suggest to me or whatever happens from it. So that all just depends. So, and if you haven't had a chance, you need to go to the Skyrim Nexus. I'll leave a link in the bottom to check out some of what they have now. And I've used a few of them, and I've tried to tweak around, and some of them work okay, some of them need a little bit more work, but they're all new. This is a new game. Everything doesn't work well. But there's a lot of mods to help you increase your FPS, help optimize the game, and that's what I've been using to make Fraps 1 run smoother. So, yeah. But hey, that's... I love it. I really do. I love the game. It was a lot of fun, and I regret nothing, even though this game took forever. And I'll probably replay it on my own time, or in streams, which I'm starting to do a little bit. Usually at night, but no, most people aren't on at night. I do have a couple people visiting them, though, so that's good. I don't know what character I've been playing an orc, and I'm gonna have to say melee in this game is overpowered with balls. Her blood rage / no damage / I'm invincible / it's basically me with 100 enchanting from the get-go. And I was playing on master too, and it's not like I was min-maxing or anything. It's just there it is. That's another thing. Them taking out a lot of the stuff, like the stats, strength, intelligence, and luck, and all that. I didn't like that. And that's something that, as the games have been progressing, they've been removing slowly. And in this game, they took a bit more of a bigger step than they did in the previous ones, that I do not like. I do not like them removing that sort of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. Now, it helps get more people into the game, but it dumbs it down for the people who enjoy that, and it's just not fun without it. I mean, it gives a lot of creative depth to it. Like in my other game, I tried to make a two-handed sneak guy. It didn't work too well, and I failed, and that was my fault. I failed. This game removes a lot of option for failure. I don't know why it thinks it should or why it does, but this game doesn't want you to fail, it seems. And while that's okay, it kind of shows it is catering to a more casual crowd. Werewolves, from what I was told, aren't really all too spectacular. The spells are nice. I'm gonna say this: there's not as many spells, and there's no spell creation, but the ones that are in the game are fucking fantastic. They did that wonderfully. Archery is a shit ton better. Melee combat, the two-handed stuff, that was pretty fucking cool. Hands down, I will say that honestly. Melee combat, all that is optimized very well. It works well. Now there's a couple times where I've like ran at somebody in my other character and like slashed at them and they dodged, or it just went through them even though it looked like it hit them, but that's normal, and in all kinds of games where you have this kind of combat, that's normal. So not gonna bash it on that. Magic works well, although the thing is, like on the ice storm where it would just like, I don't think I can, no, I can't use those right now because of what I've got planned for later. The ice storm has like a 50-foot range on the outside, which made it really, really powerful. Especially because I could dual cast it, like stun locking. With mages, you can stun lock anything in this game besides dragons and not have a single problem with any of them, ever at all. Like even with the low level fireballs, you could just be like stun, 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 after one after the other, and it makes it really easy. But I don't know if that's a problem with me, a problem with the game, or me just abusing features in the game. So, I don't know. It's good to see everybody back. I miss Stinvar. It's good to have him back. I cannot believe I had him die so early. There's Jazargo. I don't know why I brought him here. He just seemed like a good person to have. And in closing, my final thoughts are on the game. If you don't have it, get it. If you think it's too expensive now, which it's less expensive than most games, wait a little bit. Wait till you see the mods, wait till you see what comes out for it, and then get it. It's a very good game. And I do not think anyone will regret getting it. And that's it. That's really it as far as the quote-unquote review of the game goes, because it's good. Now, what I have planned is something special to anyone who's watched this all the way through, and who's watched my series as a whole, or just watches and views my channel in general, is, and the reason why I haven't been looking behind me, I might want to get over here, yes, we're going to be fighting Stormcloaks. And not just a few Stormcloaks. There's about 150 over there. Now originally I had planned to do 1,000, but I'm gonna save that for a video in the future. Yeah. For now though, and I've turned off the AI, that's why none of them are moving, so that these guys wouldn't just come over here. But first, before we do this, die dog! I want to see what happens. Foos! Foos! There we go, now I got him pissed off. Foos! I'm just pissing them off. Now then, this should be fun. And we've got all these guys. These guys are all going to fight them too, so because they're aligned with me, so anything aggressive towards me is also aggressive towards them. So we are going to turn back on the AI.
Well, another
Wait a minute.
Do your worst. Come on.
I have no idea why they're fighting amongst themselves. Oh, because they didn't like Granny. Oh, this should be amusing though, just watching them all take on these Stormcloaks. Oh shit, the wall. Oh. Oh shit. Ah well. Actually, let me reset this real quick. Alright. I think we're gonna just put me on God mode. I don't mind cheating for this, it's just that this is just something fun to do. So we're gonna reset this. TGM. Rhoda! Oh yeah, that's nice. There we go, I think we pissed them off well enough. They just don't like Granny, do they?
Victory is yours. I submit.
They're also fighting amongst themselves too, which isn't helping. This was your last mistake. We just kind of stun them for a second and then get behind them. Rhoda! Rhoda! Let's get everything mixed up a little bit. Oh man, just watching those bodies fly is amazing, isn't it? You got... He is just shield bashing everything. Just like it was a fucking tank, man. That shield. Well, let's just get a better view of this. Just watch Cicero beat ass. Good to see Stinlaw back, isn't it, everybody? I think I'm gonna shut up and just let everybody fight.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I'll tear you to pieces. Boost! You won't get away from me. I cannot bear you. Boost! I've suffered worse than training. I'm gonna crush you like a bug.
Oh, what happened?
Damn shame. The best it makes you good.
Oh, what happened?
Boost! Last mistake. Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
You're making me angry.
Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened?
Damn shame. Want to cry now, huh?
Oh. Oh, what happened?
I'm gonna kill you. Boost! Boost! Bested me. What happened? Yeah.
What happened?
First. First. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Oh,
It looks like they finished killing everybody they give a shit about. Or not.
oh, what happened?
Boost!
Let's piss her off. Piss her off.
Boost!
Oh, come on. There we go.
For now. Oh, what happened?
Boost!
Come on, guys. Yes, let the fucking murder continue.
You don't think I'll kill you. You're already dead. Boost! Roda! Disgrace to your own line. Boost! Roda! This ends without match and defeat me.
I'm going to enjoy this. You're as good
Boost!
as dead.
Roda!
Back to back
Roda! Stand up. Defeat me. Call yourself a nod. Hey, be careful.
Connor's dead!
No more. I yield. Foos! Foos! Roda! You won't get away from me. No more. I yield. Come on, fight back. You're outmatched.
Why take you?
No, not like this. Foos! Roda!
Awaits you.
Foos! Roda!
God awaits you.
You're already dead. Come on, fight back. Foos! No!
Mercy.
You're good as dead. You can't win this. No. You're a disgrace to your own kind.
If I can just this.
Did you?
Get across me.
Alright, I think that pretty much covers all the fighting for them. Oh, Brayla died. Is Jazargo or whoever the hell was still up here? Is there anyone up here?
Cicero wants some Skyforge steel.
There's... I think they enjoyed that. I'd like to think they would.
Roda!
Oh,
Foos! Roda!
that was fun. I enjoyed watching that, and I hope you guys did too. I hope everybody enjoyed watching my Let's Play of Skyrim. Anyone who's watched all the episodes, God,
Roda! Foos! Roda!
I'm sorry.
Cicero is at your service.
Yeah,
oh,
Cicero.
Great and powerful.
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this little special, enjoyed watching them fight. I will see you in the next Let's Play. By the way, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like me to play, or what you think would be interesting to play, leave them here in the comments, send me a PM, or add me on Steam. I am VGPat on just about everything you can imagine, so... I will see you guys later.
Foos! Roda!